Now, this is the part 3 of the series in which I'm explaining you how IELTS reading has changed in 2026. The pattern has changed completely. Cambridge has tried to confuse you. And in this video, the most important and the most difficult question, that is multiple choice, I'm going to cover, so that 95%, I assure you, if you follow this method, you will be doing it right and easily get a 8 plus in IELTS reading. And I'll be sharing my screen so that I can explain you properly. Multiple choice questions and sentence endings, these are very important that you will see in your IELTS reading. Definitely in part 3. These are very important questions. So don't miss this video and be to the last. Those who do not know me, I'm an ex-IELTS examiner with 39 years of teaching experience, and I've been teaching English all over the world, and I will help you with your IELTS. If you want any paid assistance, you can contact me on my WhatsApp number. Of course, I give coaching, personal as well as group evaluation, and if you want materials, they are on my website English with Aneeta. And same, if you want to know my results and what predictions, whatever I post on the Instagram, you want to know everything about me, it is available on English with Aneeta Kundra. That is my Instagram handle. So without much ado, let's go and see how to solve these questions. I'll be sharing my screen. How do we do these multiple choice? They are very important, and if you get them right, you can easily get 8 plus in your reading. So I'll be first telling you the strategy, how you will do it, and then we will practice. Okay, so let's do it. Now, the core function. What is the core function? The section 3 requires understanding the subtle meanings. So the third section is very important and it is difficult always. The inference and the writer's purpose. The answers here will appear in order. Please note that is a tip. Okay, but now, how would you execute it? What is the strategy? Analyze the question. Read the question stem and highlight the keywords. Sometimes you will be directed to a specific paragraph. They will say in the first paragraph, in the second paragraph, and then it is easy. Now skim the options. So first you understand the question, and then you see what are the options. So get a quick sense of the options. Then locate and read. First you will locate and then you will read. Find the relevant part of the passage and read it carefully to understand the complete idea. Please don't match words. Don't match the words. If you think that in the paragraph the word is the same as in the statement, then it is wrong. Yes, that answer is going to be wrong because it is going to be paraphrased. Now, match the idea, not the words, which I'm telling you again, that is a trap. Compare the meaning of the passage of each option. Now, what is the method? It is called, you will not find the answer. You will eliminate, actively cross out options that are clearly wrong, contradicted, or even not mentioned. Now, what is the trap? First, you will not match the words. And second, be cautious. Always, the first option looks right. Always check all the 4 options before deciding. Is that clear? Now we will practice it. Okay, I will go to the questions. Let me go to the questions here. Yeah, these are here now. In the first paragraph, now they have given us the location. The writer introduces the topic of the text by defining some common terms. Understand this means there is some definition. Okay, questioning a widely held assumption means everybody is believing something and they are questioning it. Mentioning a challenge, that is a difficulty that is faced by everyone. So everyone faces a difficulty. Now they are specifying a situation, a particular situation which makes us very anxious. So we will go to the first paragraph. The location is there. Easy enough here. Generally they give you. So let's go to the first one. Here is the first one. Some of the most important decisions of our lives occur while we are feeling stressed and anxious. Okay, from medical decisions to financial, professional ones, we are all sometimes required to weigh up the information. We have to, under stressful conditions. So we have to do this. But we become better or worse. But do we become better or worse at processing and using information under certain circumstances? So are we efficient? So what is here? Let's go and see. So they are saying here the answer. Let me see. I'll explain you. Now, is there a definition? No, they're not telling about any definition. Questioning a wide health assumption? No, that most of the people believe this. No. Mentioning a challenge faced by everyone? Yes, that could be because they are saying that in our professional life, we have to weigh the information. Something like that they were saying. Okay, we will just mark it like this. Specify a situation in which you are most anxious. Oh, there is no such mention of any situation, but the answer is here. Let me make it clear. Sometimes we are required to weigh, this is important, under stressful conditions. So that is the answer here. We have found the answer, and now let's, yeah, so this is the, which one it is? Okay, so this is the C is here. Okay, that is the correct one. Now, what point does the writer make about the firefighters in the, okay, second paragraph given? Good. The regular changes of stress, there is a variation in the stress levels in their working lives, make them the ideal study objects. So they can study. So because there are changes, the strategies they use to handle stress are of particular interest. What are the ways or the methods in which they handle the stress? Let's see. The stressful nature of their job is typical to many public services. So in other professions also, this is also stressful. So they are saying it is the same. So comparing with the other public services, then their personality is such inbuilt that they are well suited for working under stress. So about their personality, about public service, then they know how to, the method to handle the stress, and if there are regular changes in their, life, the stress changes. So let's see, second paragraph. The author is saying, my colleague and I, both neuroscientists, wanted to investigate how the mind operates under stress. So we visited some local fire stations. Okay, work days very easy, change quite a bit. Some are pretty relaxed. They spend their time washing the truck, okay, cleaning equipment, cooking meals and rendering. And on the others days, it can be hectic. That means there's a variation with numerous life-threatening incidents to attend to. They enter burning homes, okay, rescue this thing with medical emergency. See the way I'm reading. These are ups and downs, variations. Present the perfect setting for experiment on how people's ability to use information changes when they are under pressure. So they are just saying the various variations. So the answer is A. That is the first, because there are a lot of variations in their job. See, read out here. See, the regular changes of stress levels, in their ideal study. There's a perfect study, and then various changes they have described. So here it is going to be A. Now, the writer is doing in the fourth. Just read like this. Don't read one line and every word. Okay, explaining their findings means they have done some experiment and what is the result. So they are explaining the results, justifying their approach, like why did they do that experiment, why did they do it, and setting out the objectives, what they want to achieve, and describing their methodology, how they did. So let's see how they did, why, and achieve, like that. So let's go to the paragraph. Yeah, so it is in the fourth paragraph. He says, this is how we arrived at these results. That means how, method. We asked the fighters to estimate their likelihood of experiencing 40 different adverse events in their life, such as being involved in an accident, victim of card fraud. We gave them either good news, okay, that was okay, or bad news, and asked them to provide us new estimates, means data. So all the time they are saying how they have done it. So what is the answer here? How, the method. So the answer here is the D answer. So you will do the rest because it becomes long. Now, what has changed now here, especially in your sentence endings? It was rare. So in 2026, it is going to be more frequent. Match the sentence endings. Okay. So if you like this video, please push that button so that you get notifications, and please like. I am doing a lot of labor, okay, and share it. Please leave a comment whether you find it useful, amazing, or you could understand, whatever you want. Kindly, it is my request, it won't cost you a penny, just one, even not even 1 second, press that like button. My sincere request, because it really motivates me. Please motivate me. I'm taking a lot of pains for you. So yeah, so now what is this? I told you in 2026 it is going to be more, so you need to understand this. Complete sentence beginnings. So how are you going to do it? By choosing the correct ending from the list of options. This is what you're required to do. This is the only matching task where the questions are in order, so don't be afraid. It is easy. You can solve the 31, then move to 32, and then 33 sequentially. Okay, now how would you execute? How to do it? Read all the sentence beginnings from 31 to 35, and so that you know which information you need. Now read all the endings options so that you familiarize yourself with the choices. Then take the first sentence beginning 31, scan the passage from where you left, and you find the relevant information. Once located, carefully compare the passage meaning with all possible endings. Only one will match. Now what has changed here? In 2026, what has changed? Here the answers to this task may be located in the same paragraphs. In 206 it is happening that the previous multiple choice questions not necessarily in the paragraphs that follow. For example, if the multiple choice questions are using the paragraphs 1, 2, 4 and 7, the sentence endings may start with 4 or 5. That means there is going to be an overlap of the paragraphs. There is going to be an overlap. And this used not to happen earlier, but now in 2026, this is the trend. So be careful. If you follow the old method, you may be confused and waste your time. So let's come to the sentences. Now first, let's see at what are the location keywords. At times when they were relaxed, the firefighters usually, okay, so that means relaxed here. The researchers noted that when the firefighters were stressed, so they were stressed, they da. When the firefighters were told good news, so good news can be a location word. They always, firefighters cannot be. The students, okay, students can also be a location word. It will not change. The cortisol levels and the heart rates were affected when the researchers dash. In both experiments, negative information was processed better when the subjects, okay, now they made them feel optimistic, okay, they relatively took little notice of the bad news, okay, little notice, responded to the negative and the positive information in the same way, okay, same way, they were feeling under stress. So note down the keywords how I have done. Put them in a stressful situation, okay, behaved in a similar manner regardless of the circumstances, okay, thought it was more likely that they would experience something bad. So, they were going to, something is going to, more likely that something bad is going to happen. So let's see, relaxed, okay, and then students, good news and all that. Let's see where it is. So I am going to see that I've just marked it because then it takes a, okay, so yeah, bad news here, relaxed here, then student also they were saying some student, okay, then student, yeah, here, okay, so we are in on this paragraph, great. Now just understand, people are normally quite optimistic, okay, so they are very optimistic, they will ignore the bad news and embrace the good. So when they are optimistic, they are positive, they will ignore the bad news and embrace the good. This is what happened when the firefighters were relaxed. Now see, the answer is here, not elsewhere. This is the answer, that they ignored the bad news. This is what happened when the firefighters were relaxed. So this is the, here is the answer is already here. But now this is but. When they were under stress, a different, there was a different. So when they are relaxed, they ignore the bad news. Okay. When they are under stress, then what happens? Under these conditions, they become hyper vigilant to bad news. Means they say that even when nothing was to do with their job, so they think that something bad will likely to happen. So let's see, do these, let's see where it is. Yeah. At times when they were relaxed, the firefighters usually made them feel optimistic. Now, no, took relatively little notice, yes, of bad news. So they ignored, you remember, ignore is the synonym of little notice here. Okay, so it could be here, but even then we'll read the others. Responded to the negative and the positive in the same way, no. We are feeling under stress, okay, no. Put them in stressful situations, okay. Behaved in a similar manner regardless of circumstances, no. Thought it was more likely that they would experience something bad, no. Okay, so now let's go to the next one. The researchers noted that when the firefighters were stressed, then they felt that, okay, they will become hyper vigilant to the bad news, na? So it was given there. So optimistic, no, okay, this is done. Responded to in the same way, no. Under stress, no. Put them in stressful situations, no. Behave in a similar, no. Thought more likely that they would experience something bad, yeah, this is the answer here. Yeah, so this is G and probably this is B. When the firefighters were told good news, they always what, let's see, they always what, when they was told the good news, so under this one they became hypervigilant, this such this in contrast, stress didn't change how they responded to the good news. So even if they, the stress didn't change how they responded to the good news, such as this, and lower than they thought. So in contrast, the stress did not, the way they responded to the good news. If there was good news, there was no change. Okay, so let's see here. So made them optimistic, no. Little notice, okay, done. Same way, no. Feeling under stress, no. Put them, they behaved in a similar manner regardless of the circumstances. It did not affect, if you remember, did not affect. So I'm only going to do these and the rest you can do, please, then it becomes long. Now how to do the yes, no, not given, very important. Okay, all these are going to appear, the endings, the MCQs and this yes, no, it is 100% you will get. And how you're going to do here, first you will have the location keywords and then we will see how to do it. The tone of the content we post on, okay, let me tell you the method first, how to do, I have not told you. Now, yes, no, and not given. Now, this task is similar to yes, no, to true, false, not given, but it assesses your understanding of the writer's opinion. Now, this is very important. Claims and beliefs, and not just the facts. It's not based on facts. And questions are generally in order. So, this is something good. So, in true, false, you will have the statement, you agree or disagree with the facts in the passage. Here, with the views or claim. Suppose the writer is saying that the parents must sleep with the children and you say, oh, they should not always sleep with the children. It doesn't mean that you'll do it wrong. If the writer says, yes, they should always sleep, then you have to mark it right. Yes. Okay. Anyway, The statement reflects the writer's opinion. Whatever the writer's opinion is, it may be against your knowledge, don't use your knowledge. If it contradicts the writer's opinion, okay, and not given, the writer will discuss the topic, but the personal view or the judgment is not expressed. He will discuss everything, but he's not giving his judgment. The author is not giving the judgment. So you have to read the whole paragraph to understand the writer's tone or the attitude or the opinion, and the opinion is not stated in a single sentence. So suppose you read one sentence, and you mark it yes, no, just one sentence. No, you have to read the whole paragraph properly, unless and until it is very clear. Sometimes it is very clear from a sentence that is contradictory, or it is this true. So sometimes it is like that also, no problem. So let's see what is the location. So here, the tone of the content we post on social media, so this could be a location keyword, tends to reflect the nature of posts on our feeds. See, so he's saying that the tone, if we see negative, we will post negative. If we see positive, we'll post positive. This is what he's saying. Phones have a greater impact on our stress levels than, means there should be some comparison with some electronic media. Okay, we read about a public event, could be a location keyword on the social media. The less we are able to take in information, means we don't become aware of anything. We are not aware, we don't know, we don't take in the information. The less, it is less here. Okay, so let's do the social media, phone, and then public event. Let me see. I've just tried to mark, but then let me locate even then. So there is some phone, excuse me. Media such as images of a pink sunset, we are more likely to post uplifting messages ourselves. Yeah, that means if it is positive, it is good, we will post something uplifting, that is positive. If we observe negative posts such as the complaints about a dark humor, we will turn more negative posts. Just see how I am doing it. So first one is yes, it affects our feed. Yeah. So then the phone, here is the phone here. Reportedly checking your phone. So there was a comparison then, according to survey conducted by DA, is related to stress. Okay, checking phone is related to stress. It says, in other words, a pre-programmed psychological reaction which evolution has equipped us with to help us avoid tarnished predators is now being triggered by the online post. Nothing about comparison. Social media posting, according to study, raises pulse, sweat, then largest pupil. No comparison. So that it would be false. There is no comparison. Not given. Sorry, it would be not given, isn't it? Because there is no comparison. And then there was one thing also here. Let's see. So here, the tone, okay, that was yes. The phone creator event, then there is no the more we read about this public event, okay, public event, the more less information. Be careful. Yeah, less, more. All these are very important in yes no questions, because it will change the meaning. Okay. So this was phone. Okay. Then we were saying, okay, the stress increase the likelihood we was focus on the alarming messages together with fact extremely rapidly can create collective fear that is not always justified under stressful public event. Now stop here. Okay, now we will read carefully. After a stressful, such as a natural disaster or a major financial crash, there is often a wave of alarming information in traditional and social media. I'm reading very careful, which individuals become very aware of. That means they are very aware. They take in the information, and there it is written less. So they become very aware of. That is taking in. See the synonym here. So that has to be false. Okay, now N. Okay, so by this we come to the end of the 3 series in which I have already discussed all the new changes and all the important questions. If you please like this video, then please share it with someone who may need it. Thank you so much.